Hello my Leos, and welcome to your December reading. My name is Brett. I'll be your guide today as we see what's going on in the planetary movements, and I will throw some tarot cards here. We'll do a cross to figure out what's going on for you, my Leos, for December 2022. So the moon phases we're going to experience, the first one is going to be on the 8th. The full moon is going to be in Gemini. This time will be about manifesting changes and being spontaneous. Some spontaneous situations could arise for you to make some changes, or just make change. Something may make spont. I'm starting to get tongue-tied. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff coming, and it's a good time too during that full moon to share your feelings with others. How you feel about them, good or bad. Remember, this is a general reading, so take it resonates and leave it doesn't. Along the way. So during that time, keep a cool head and not a cold heart. That's important. It's a good time too to think about harmonizing your feelings with your thinking and making sure that those two are on point with what you want to achieve. The other lunar cycle is the new moon on the 23rd. This is going to be in Capricorn, and you may feel a need, or the world may be trying to, you may be saying, hey, I'm justifying, this is why I'm doing this. It's like you're saying this to the outside world, but don't seek approval from the outside world. You're doing this for you. And don't ever underestimate what you want from and for yourself during this time. So Neptune ends its retrograde today. Today is December 3rd. And this is going to help peel back the veil that we've been seeing things not quite as they seem, and just trying to see what the picture is coming into reality. As of today, for the rest of the month, you're gonna have a deeper access to your own feelings and your own intuition. If your intuition's been off, or you've been feeling off, this is a point where things will start to change, and you'll start to understand why. Important phase that is going on right now is the Mars retrograde, and that's going to go through January 12th. And I have another message during the retrograde for the Leos, and it says this ambitious fire sign needs to be extra careful when it comes to fulfilling its long-term goals, because it can face certain hurdles. So this month is important because there may be some hurdles here that's going to have to jump over them, or work your way around them, however it works out. I feel this energy like make sure they're on point with your long-term goals and how things are going to be working for you. At the end of the month, Mercury will start a retrograde cycle, which will go from December 28th through January 18th. Make sure you have all your business stuff taken care of before that time, because if you have business during that cycle, plans will fall through, things will change. You may be going in one direction and something's going to put you on another one. So that's coming at the end of the month, but right now it's about getting things together. And as a final note, so Jupiter just ended its retrograde in Pisces, and it's finishing up its 12-year cycle. Every year it hits every sign, so we're going back to its lunar, or its planetary cycle, and it's starting again with Aries, the #1 sign, and we're all going through this, and Jupiter's all about growth, so this is like starting over again with a renewed passion, because it's probably been kind of hard when you get up to the the end of the day, or the 12th hour. Let's just say you're feeling kind of kaput. Let's just say this energy is here, is gonna spice things up for you. And I really feel that's really happening for Leos right now, and it's in one of your it's in your sister sign of Aries. So this month it's about making connections. You may tend to bring your expertise to your interactions this month. This is sought out for your knowledge and your ideas. This can be an excellent time for networking as a result of some of your generous opportunities aligning for you when you least expect them. That's a good sign for you guys. And I talked about Jupiter changing signs on the 20th. This is going to be like a turning point. This turning point that can open the way where things have felt stuck. It's like, finally, I needed that break. I needed something to change. In addition, you'll notice that other people have your best interests in mind, and you can come to rely on people around you to build you up and support your success. Your friendships and social connections can feel fulfilling, and this is a great time to celebrate and enjoy yourself and have a good time. So enjoy that during December. As far as love and relationships this month, you can feel a bit of trepidation when making long-term plans. Like I said, it's kind of like, that'll come though, but right now it's kind of like, where's this all going? So the full moon will bring things to the forefront, and that's going to happen on the 8th. The forefront of your mind, and it's going to ensure that important information is conveyed to you in just the right amount of time. You're going to get this information, it seems like, at the last minute, but it's worth waiting for. You're also learning who you can trust and who not to trust in your romantic connections this month. Then when the sun is, it's going to sextile Saturn on the 12th, you will likely feel compelled to take practical steps in a love situation, just being honest, forthright, and direct in your partnerships. Career and business, it's a good month for fortune and abundance as likely as practicality meets luck in your career. So you're going to get those breaks in businesses. Mercury enters into a pragmatic earth sign on the 6th. This is asserting your approach and grounded yet risky enough that you'll be able to see tangible results. So it might seem a little sketchy. You'll feel more capable of accomplishing your goals and the tasks you're set out to complete. As you approach the new year, you will see that your hard work is paying off and results are coming in. So be patient and keep putting in the energy. As far as your family and friends, expect a lot of social interactions this month, especially around the solstice on the 21st and the new moon on the 23rd. Gatherings of all kinds are likely nearing the end of the month, with little details coming together perfectly. You're likely going to focus on refinement, aesthetics, and your artistic vision when it comes to planning, designing, and hosting any events. You can feel a strong desire to express yourself through elegance, themed parties, and boisterous gatherings. You'll have an increased amount of creativity to explore at this time, and that means by which you'll be able to share it with others, bringing people together in a beautiful way, my Leos. So that's what the horoscopes are saying. Let's see what the cards got for Leo. Again, welcome. Please like and subscribe. I could use some love too. Appreciate everything everybody does. I appreciate every view, all your subscriptions. This has been a journey for me too, and I gotta thank Jupiter for being in Pisces this whole year, which has got me on this new path. And for my Leos here, it's in your sister sign of Aries, and we're all about to embark on a new journey. So that transition, Jupiter into Aries, it affects everybody. So, all right, let's get started. Let's cut an overall theme for my Leos. The Empress. My mystery gal. Okay, so this card is the Empress. She's just so beautiful. She's the divine feminine of this deck here. And Leos, you're drawing in just your beauty right now. And people are looking at you. You may even be thinking about committing yourself to a relationship. But I think most of it is just being more committed to yourself and your own dreams. And this card's also asking you, are you receiving the messages right now? And it says this person also deals with fertility and that kind of stuff. So if you're thinking about having children or even possibly pregnant at this time, that's definitely something that could be happening with that. So the Empress, she rules Taurus by day and Libra by night, if that means anything for you. And some of that is just also too is being more grounded during the day, and then also allowing yourself to dream too, my Leos. Like I said, she's the symbol of protection too. And she is also the giver of life. So number 3 of the major arcana, 3 means anything to you? Alright, current situation. Man, just like the Aries reading, we're starting off with fire, 6 of Wands, and yes, it's about time, right? You're starting to feel that you have a reason to celebrate. 6 of Wands is about getting here, and this is directly the card of Leo. You're feeling it. And there's something here there's an event that's going to happen this month or very soon that's going to really transform and change things that's going to happen. Like I said, if you've been feeling kind of like you've been in this hard point for a little bit, you're going to feel a victory is coming, and it's worth, and you deserve the recognition, Leo. So if you're in a relationship too, it could be really a power couple relationship with that. Like I said, you could be fulfilling a dream right now too. Maybe you're rewarded at work too for something you've done or something that you continue to do. Alright, give me the challenge for my Leos this month. What do we got for Leo? Eagle. Man, it's just like the Aries reading. It's just freaking fire and fire and fire and fire. Alright, your challenge this month. 8 of Wands. It's my travel card too. There's good news on the way, and you're gonna have to make some quick decisions. And like I said, these are sudden things that you may need to change. There's a lot of things picking up energy here. This is this in the fire sign of Sagittarius. So we go from Leo to Sagittarius. We're in Sagittarius season right now till the 21st. So expect some movement and things to change for you, and it means that you've met all of the things, the difficulties, and now you're about ready to be rewarded. It really feels like you're up for a reward here. There may be important news coming your way. Like I said, that could change some things for you. Something from work. Hey, you can make a big impact here. Something that's going to be motivating. It could be at work, something motivating you here. What else we got? Okay, let's get in subconscious for Leo. Alright, we got the Death card here in the subconscious. It is in reverse. Death card doesn't have to be a she. I'm just saying. But there are some things right now. There's some changes I'm sure that inside is going to be hard to change. You're fearing having to make these changes. Some of you could be really dealing with repeating negative patterns here and resisting the changes that are coming or needing to be. There's an energy here of something needing to be finished so that you can really have space for what's coming in. Because whatever you're holding on to is taking up too much space. So you got to clear that from yourself. Because there's some stagnancy here, like you've something needing to change or failing to change. Like I said, this can be an ego thing too, like you've been standing up against something here that is a change you've needed to make, but just not, not being hard-headed. But that's okay. It's in your subconscious. That's for you to deal with. But the ego can feed some negative emotional patterns for a lot of you, and just remember, staying optimistic during this time is going to be important. Transformations. Alright, crowning energy, flip right on the table. Yep, there we go, more fire. My goodness. So 2 of Wands, we're going to get right back into Aries energy here. So a lot of you, like I said, with these things that are changing and the stuff that's coming in, it's gonna make you need to make some decisions here. And you have to get out of your comfort zone and start taking calculated risks, like putting yourself out there. Like I said, this could be the first steps in planning what you want to do for the rest of your life, or planning a new potential change to your complete career and vision. Look for financial planning to be something here that's important. And I like this card. It just comes out because I'm thinking about your recent past here, because we got the Sun card here, and something's been dim in that light because it's in the reverse here, Leo. Jeez. Yeah, you might have to check out the Aries reading too. There might be some messages there with as I just gotta say, as heated as the fire signs energy right now. And you've got the Sun, and this is your card, Leo. So, something here has been blocking the happiness, whether it's yourself or the situation, but if I'm waiting here to tell you of something. And if some things you're just realizing you have unrealistic expectations, here's where you can actually get through those things and start to recognize the changes that need to happen. And you realize that these things didn't happen overnight, but now you're ready to come out of this and really show your light. You'll find new beginnings and endings too. And it's about looking into and finding your inner child here. Changes are coming that are going to serve your best good. So your joy will be your satisfaction in the situation. And this is the energy that, like I said, embracing the changes that are coming is what's important. There's also some good fortune possibly coming. Again, another free fire card. 7 of Wands. You're crossing energy to the 6. 2, 8, 6, 7. I'm just looking at the rest of this here. So we're back into Leo, and you know the challenges that are coming this month are important, and you have the courage to stand up to these. You will overcome, and you're going to fight for what's right here. I love that the Sun and the 7 on the left and the right here. I feel like too there's some something here protecting. You may need to be defending yourself against something. Biggest thing is setting up your boundaries if somebody's trying to come here. But the biggest thing is about creating a new mold for yourself, or showing what sets you up aside from the crowd. You know, this energy is taking you to say, hey, look at me. This is what I'm for. This is what I stand for. You know, and assert yourself right now. It's really important. Making sure your boundaries are really clear with people. Right? If people are trying to get in, making sure that, hey, this is where it is. You guys can, like I said, very much be standing in very clearly, making sure that everything's good for you, Leo. Okay. So in your focus and your power, we get the No card. It's also known as the Creator, and I like that this is in your place here. So the No card, you may say, oh, I had a question. It's saying no. Well, it can be saying no to you, and it could be a no. But the no that you need to understand and experience and understand that this card, and I got to read it too, because this card is got 2 more cards than the traditional tarot deck, so it's 78 cards instead of 76. The Creator card signifies that there is a powerful energy brewing in the atmosphere around you, and I can feel it. Like I said, it feels like there's like one spark here, and it changes anything. It may feel overwhelming and tinged with undertones of darkness. Indeed, you may feel the urge to run and find shelter from the storm, but trust that you are ready to transmute this force into something that will propel you forward on your path. This card is also a reminder for you of the power of the word no. No to the things that overwhelm or undermine. No to the people who drain your life source. No to the thoughts that drag you into despair. You're mightier than you think, and a glimmer of faith paired with solid intention can give you the power to harness lightning. Each day you have the choice to be the victim of fear or the circumstance and the creator of a new consciousness. So you can choose wisely with that. So right now you have these decisions to make, and you know, you might have to say, hey, I can't do this. I know Leos, you like to say yes a lot, and there's situations that you need to say no. You got people trying to invade, trying to put unrealistic things. Make sure you're controlling your own destiny and not letting other people interfere or rain on your parade. Like I said, the sun in reverse and the creator, you know, we don't need no parade rainers. We don't want people that hold us down. But you can harness lightning right now. And like I said, I feel like there's just something here that's going to really propel things for my Leos. Probably right around the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And then we get into Mercury retrograde and things change again. Alright, an intuitive message just hit the table for my Leos. Yeah, why not? Another fire card. It's the Knight of Wands, but it's in the reverse. Okay. Okay, more more fire for you guys. So I really feel like there's something here that's going to happen that you need to really check, pump the brakes, like stop for a minute. Because if you're making an impatient decision, you could have some issues here too. You could also be experiencing some self-doubt in yourself. And if things aren't working out quite like what you were aiming for, the Eight of Wands is shooting over there. So let's see the shot is shooting over at the Knight of Wands here. You know, if you miss your target, just find another, you know, aim in a different position. If you're running from any of these commitments, if they're just not the commitments that are right for you, yeah, turn your back to them. Just be aware of there's some impatient opportunities here, something unstable that comes into. It could be a relationship setting for you. It could be an air sign you're dealing with. Yeah, there's an energy of you're not being able to control the self. Almost having to take a very dominant stance for you, Leo, whatever that is, for you in your situation. Alright, let's get into hopes and fears. Star. You know, that is really what, like I said, that's that spark that's going to set this whole fire away. Hope is the faith that will renew. It's almost like looking up at the star right now. Like when you look up to the sky, there's going to be some inspiration coming here. It's almost like if you made a wish right now, it could restore your faith in a lot of things. A lot of this too, you got to just surrender to divine will and just understand your strength is hope. Your hope is you. Be optimistic about things that are coming, because these things are going to, it's going to help you start to understand your visions. And it's almost like, okay, yeah, I got knocked down, but hey, I'm back. I'm like, you can knock me down, but you can't knock me out. Right? It's just a setback. It's very healing. And it's like, it's all in keeping the faith right now, being optimistic. Star is also linked to Leo, as it is the 17th card of the Arcana. 1 plus 8 is, or 1 plus 7 is 8, and the 8th card is the Strength card. So there's your link to numerology for that. Okay, best overall outcome. Okay, so we got the 3 of Swords here in the reverse. Kind of hit me for a second, but like I said, this kind of thing there's some third-party things that might need to be reconciled here, but it's about something happening here that's going to give you, restore your hope in the future. Like, you've been dealing with some heavy thoughts here. This is on your way to recovery, and releasing the things that have made you disappointed in the past. And it's about forgiveness too. If you gotta forgive somebody, it's okay. It's okay during this time. And like I said, that's a triumphant thing when you can forgive somebody who is maybe hurt you. Like I said, you've got some really good messages here this whole reading. So I've got my colorful affirmation cards here that were donated by one of my clients that I told them I'd start using them in the reading because I totally like them. Oh, there's card one on flip. Alright, that's a perfect message for Leo. It says, get up. Show up and show the world you're a fucking legend. Right, Leo? It's alright here this month. Like I said, there's a spark here that's really going to set things up. And just when you thought you were down and maybe going in a different direction, things are going to change and open up for you this month. So enjoy that energy. I'm going to check back here about mid-December and see where Leo's going for the rest of this year, and then we'll check out the new year as we get there. So please like and subscribe, and if you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box, and we'll set that up. Alright, you guys have a great December. Be safe. Peace.